Hey, so it's a Thursday afternoon, which is basically Friday 1.0 for me because on Friday I have literally no classes and I have finished virtually all of my homework. So I have decided to sit down and play some am2r, another Metroid 2 remake, except it is a very wonderful Metroid 2 remake. Anyhow, so I did my best to fix the mic quality from last time. I hope I've succeeded. I'm not actually sure if I have, but I think I have. And, well, sorry for the mic quality last time. If you did watch it, it was atrocious, but I can't just record a game like this again. Actually, I can record most video games again. I can't just, reverse time. Well, to be fair, I could have started a new save file, but I didn't feel like doing that, and nobody watches these videos anyway, so I didn't destroy the ears of too many people, hopefully. And if I did, to you, I am very sorry. And I hope you muted the video and watched it. Or actually, I hope you didn't watch it, because watching my 30-minute long uncut videos is not worth your time. But I like making them purely for fun anyways, because I am weird like that. Anyhow, in the last episode, if that's what you want to call it, we got some bombs, and we got the spider ball, this thing. I actually despise this thing with all of my disposition. That is not how grammar works, but just ignore that. But, well, it is crucial until we get the space jump, by which point it is almost completely useless outside of very specific circumstances, which I am very glad for, because it is so annoying to use. Anyhow, I guess it's been quite a good week. I expected it to be okay, my first week of school went well, now my second week of school is gonna start falling apart. That's when things start falling apart, right? But things have not fallen apart yet, and I hope that continues to persist for a fair amount of time. I didn't really sleep much today. I slept for a total of 4 hours, but I'm still feeling pretty energetic because I had a vast amount of caffeine in the morning, and I guess I just have a bunch of adrenaline from being happy. I don't know how that works. Somehow I'm still going. I'm probably gonna collapse after finishing this one section of the game, and then just wake up to see that I've been recording for 12 hours. Actually, that's not likely to happen because I'm remarkably bad at sleeping. Even if I'm inhumanly cannot do anything tired, I will not fall asleep, which is kind of annoying, but also I guess kind of good because that way I can survive history class. I'm kidding, actually. History class is not my most boring class. To be honest, I like all my classes except for Spanish. History is quite fun. I got to, we had a history writing assignment today, and I had an excuse to write about philosophy in history class, which was wonderful. I wrote about the concept of a habitus, which, if you're unfamiliar with that, it's basically just that, it's actually a really simple concept with a name. It's like privilege, but not exactly. It's the concept that we live in a certain community with a certain birthright, and that affects the way we view the world. So we can't see the world, and oh my god, what the heck is this? We can't see the world in the same way that people of a different habitus see the world. No matter how hard we try, we won't see certain parts of it. Of course, you can increase your empathy by reading, but our empathy is mostly dedicated to our habitus, if that makes any sense whatsoever, which it probably does not, because nothing I really say makes sense. But anyhow, another Metroid, and this one is remarkably atrocious to fight. I despise this one because it dodges like that, and the water. Okay, wait, I got really lucky there. That's normally not how this fight goes. But anyhow, now all there is left to do. Does the water automatically drain when I kill the Metroid? Actually, wait, no. I broke the thingamabobbers. That's what drained the water. Never mind. So now the water is drained, which means I can navigate this place without constantly falling into a stupid bed of water. And I think there's something interesting here. I can't remember what. I think it's a beam. Oh, wait, no. This is the one where you have to bomb this and then... Oh, this is a Variety suit. Okay, I'm happy Is it the Variety suit? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the Variety suit. Okay. I'm stronger now, so when I face that stupid reptilian thing, I won't, die 15 times, which is always a positive. Because you know what? Dying 15 times is just not part... Who has the time for that anymore? Am I right? When I was playing Hollow Knight, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is so scary, I'm going into a boss fight. I'm like, oh my gosh, who has the time for what were they called? Watcher Knights? I think that's what they were. Actually, okay, this is kind of a funny story, but Watcher Knights for me was the easiest fight in the entirety of Hollow Knight. Which is for no one. That's not a thing that happens. I killed them on my first try. It was not even hard, but for some reason, Watcher Knights has been labeled the most difficult boss fight. And it's probably because it's common to go there in early game, but I went there last after everything else. I did the final City of Tears part after everything else. Because I had heard so many bad things about the Watcher Knights, but it's not like I was that over leveled. I was pretty under leveled at the time I finished the game. And okay, I don't know. Not just Watcher Knights, also what's it called? Final Abomination, not Abomination. The Moth, the final incarnation of the Moth. Radiance, Absolute Radiance. Actually, no, not Absolute Radiance. The normal Radiance boss fight. I don't know. People seem to find that hard. But okay, I'm gonna sound like I'm bragging here, but I completed it second try, and I completed Watcher Knight's first try, which is not to say that I went through the game breezily. I lost a lot of lives. Not a lot of lives. That's not it. My death count in Hollow Knight was huge, and I died several times on many other bosses. I died on the bosses that everyone considered easy, like Nosk, and the first boss, and also the mother. I forgot what that one was called, but I died to a bunch of easy bosses, but the supposedly hardest boss fights in the game were the ones that I found the easiest. And I guess that's kind of interesting to me, that I played the game entirely backwards in difficulty, or so it seems. I guess I'm just not like the other boys. Forget I ever said that. That was a joke. /J. Actually, I was completely serious when I said that. I am absolutely okay. Anyhow, I am on my way to defeat another Metroid and get the... What is it? What am I getting? I actually do not know, but all I do know is I need to kill some stupid armadillo thing to get it. Is that this way? No, that's not this way. This is something else. This is the plasma beam. Okay, never. I'll do this then. I remember playing this part in a randomizer, and I had the most useless upgrades to actually get through this part. So it was so painful. It was, oh my gosh, get that. I hate this one because it just dashes off screen like an idiot. Come on, fight me like a real alpha Metroid. No, this is a Sigma Metroid. It just runs away because it dominated me by avoidance. That is just some next level dominating there. If that is not impressive, I do not know what is. Okay, wait. Can I get that, or... Yeah, no, I need to roll in from the other side. I am keeping a mental note of that. Also that one. Because I need missiles. Because I am really bad at killing these Metroid. Okay, I'm out of here. Shoot. Right, that is not how that... Oh. Yeah, no, what do I do now? Yeah, this is why I hate this part. These stupid jumping things. I despise them. Because they just jump at you like the idiots that they are. They just... Okay. Well, that was easy. I remember these, yeah, no, it's because the bullet always lands too high or too low. Shoot. Yeah. And when I first played this, I had no missile upgrades. Or no, when I last played this, I mean. Because randomizer... By the way, I really do recommend playing the randomizer in this game. It is such a blast. Even though it can be horrendously painful at times, it is worth it. Because at the end, it is so satisfying to know that you complete the game in the completely wrong order. And also, like, certain areas... Well, depending on how your game is randomized, it can be, like, so fun. It's just a blast. Like, the reason that Metroid games have so much replayability is because of these randomizers, in part. Actually, like, I could play a Metroid game over and over again forever, but the fact that they do have randomizers, or, like, the randomizers make them, like, even more replayable. I don't think I'd ever get bored of this game. Or any Metroid game, for that matter. Even if I didn't download a randomizer mod, I would never get bored of this game or any Metroid game. Because it's so nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overly emotionally connected to these games because I played them when I was a wee little kid, aka 1 year ago, or like 2 years ago, I mean. But yeah, I love these games. And I love Zelda games. I said that in the last episode, but you probably couldn't hear it because A, nobody watches them, and B, if you did watch it, I was basically incomprehensible. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are these? Oh, wait, right, I can't actually get here from... Wait, can I? Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, that is disappointing, but it's fine because I have another energy tank. And energy tanks are cool because it means that I can play the game with literally no skill and still do well, which is the best thing in the world. Accessibility, am I right, guys? Oh, I remember what I get from the armadillo guy. I get the thing that allows you to jump in the morph ball state. That was the worst explanation I've ever. What's it called? The spring ball? No, it's something sinister sounding. Because everything in Metroid has to sound cool to some degree. Which is admirable, but also really funny. Oh my gosh, I hate this room. I hate this room. Last time I played this room, I had the space jump. Because that was literally the first upgrade I got. Which means I didn't have to deal with the stupid snail ball of stupidity. Which is a redundant sentence, I am aware, but the redundance is justified because I'm trying to make a point here, okay? Anyhow. I have not gone here yet. This is the really annoying room. This room makes me super angry. Because you have to kill each one of these. Like this. Who has the time? Who has the time for this? These are the these are the enemies with the worst design out of any enemy in this game. Because either you tank or you just sit there like an idiot firing one by one. Yeah, I think this area, this little corridor here, has the worst enemy design in the entire game. But like, generally this game's enemy design is remarkably good. I'd like to say that because it is true. This game is wonderful. I'm just being nitpicky and annoyed because I suck at it. But hey, isn't that to be expected when you're incredibly self-centered person? Anyhow, I'm not actually that self-centered when I say that anyway. Because relatable, right? Is it relatable to be self-centered? Is that a thing? I'm gonna shut up now because I really don't know what I'm saying at this point. But we have gotten ourselves another missile upgrade, so I can randomly spam missiles at Metroids without a care in the world for running out of ammunition. And that's just what I love about these games. Anyhow. Yeah, this game has like the highest missile count out of any Metroid game, and like I don't know, it causes me annoyance because I'm really bad at conserving missiles because I'm really bad at aiming missiles. I don't know, I've never been able to wrap my head around aiming in 2 dimensions, especially not the 360-degree aim. Okay, I'm okay at the diagonal aim. I can survive with the diagonal aim. I can make it through a Metroid game on hard difficulty, but Samus Returns and Metroid Dread. Actually, no, Metroid Dread's one was actually pretty good. But Samus Returns, the gyroscope aiming was like, I could not do it. It was worse. Like, I just started resorting to diagonal aiming as much as I could, but of course the game isn't built for that, so it causes a lot of problems. But that is what I tried to do for as long as possible because I could not wrap my head around the 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, the 2-dimensional 360-degree aiming. It doesn't make sense. It's not intuitive. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Hopper, what are those called? Like a stupid little grasshopper. How do I get up there? Is that a thing that I can do? Oh, how do I even get to that missile then? What? Okay, maybe it was from that side and I just missed it. You know what? I could not be bothered. I can afford to spam one less missile. I can afford to get slightly better at this game, right? Anyhow. Oh. Sorry about that. I am back now and ready to play some more Metroid, aka get really angry at these guys because these guys are fundamentally anger-inducing. But hey, I'm playing on normal difficulty, which is the difficulty for normies, which I am not. Which is why I have still not died yet. Which is honestly quite remarkable. But that is going to happen in due time when we get to the Omega Metroids, which are simply the worst. Well, they're not the worst, but I'm just really bad. Actually, no, the Omega Metroids didn't give me as much trouble as the Zeta Metroid. I remember that. Like, the Zeta Metroids are just the bane of my existence. I do not know why. I don't know. I think it's because at that point of the game, you're not that powerful. Well, you are quite powerful, but you don't have many super missiles, and as I said, I'm really bad at aiming missiles, and when it's the pressure of being that limited, when there's the pressure of being that limited of a resource, I'm even worse at aiming missiles, so you could imagine, I had a horrendous amount of trouble with the Zeta Metroid. And like, there's that one, I think it's the first one actually, it knocks you out of the room every single time, and like, that resets its health bar, so it's this endless cycle of being knocked out of the room, having like no health for the next fight, doing it anyway, dying like 3 times in a row, and then having everything go well, but still losing the fight because they're just tanks. Because you miss your super missiles, and then you're just stuck for like a good 5 minutes shooting them down with regular missiles, and if they do like one of those really big attacks on you, like, what are you supposed to do? You can't do anything. Also, fun fact, you can get through this area by just like tanking health points, even if you don't have not the space jump, even if you don't have the high jump, you can just tank and get through this area. That's what I did my first playthrough, and I had a hard time dodging these attacks from this boss fight that I am approaching now, which is a really fun boss fight, but I think the design of the person, the armadillo, is really funny, so I can't really take it seriously. But I like the boss fight for multiple reasons. One of which is because the guy looks stupid. Like, first of all, he just crumbles out of this thing, which is supposed to be all scary and stuff. But like, look at this guy; he's adorable. He's like a. Why is he so angry? It's like a little child being really angry at something stupid. Like, oh no, he's spitting fire. However, will I dodge it? Oh no, he's. Oh wait, actually, this is a really cool fight because you have to like use bombs to bounce him. At the end, it actually gets really precise. This is way better than the Metroid. What was it? Metroid Prime version of this. That was like the first boss fight of Metroid Prime, I believe, and like it goes down in a few missiles. Okay, honestly, wait, not Metroid Prime. Sorry, I misspoke. What is it? Fusion. I really like Fusion, even though it's really linear. But the one thing about Fusion that I do not like is A, all the text that you have to scroll through. B, well, actually, I like the elevators, but I do not like the text you have to scroll through. And I do not like the circular things. I do not like killing the X parasites that spawn after you kill a boss. That is the one thing I least... Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to get this guy on. Zoom in. I should have gone for hard difficulty, honestly. Yeah, no, you can't do anything about this. He's just invincible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I never let the boss get to the scene where he's firing the stupid purple thing normally. So yeah. just brute force it. That works for me most of the times because I do not have much skill in this game. Anyhow, I was correct. I get the spring ball, which is fun because it means I can do this, which you can do with bomb jumps, but bomb jumps are for people who are good at the game, and that is not me. So, spring ball is very helpful. Also, with the spring ball, you can just zoom. Yes, I remembered. I made a mental note, and I followed my mental note. Also, there's one here, right? Wait, no. Shoot. Okay, maybe my mental notation is slightly faulty, but 50-50, I'll take that. I'll take that. What is that? What is that? Get out of my face, bro. Okay. Why did I grab that health point? I was on full health. This is probably a byproduct of not enough sleep, but you know what? I don't want to sleep, so I'm not gonna sleep. And who's gonna do anything about that? Not me. So, I forged my own path or something. Yeah, it's my life. Okay, I'm gonna stop being falsely rebellious now and continue playing Sleepy Boy Metroid. That's what, should I call this video Sleepy Boy Metroid? That'd be kind of funny. Or maybe that only sounds like a good idea to me right now because my brain is literally ceased to function. And maybe I'll regret naming my video that later. But hey, isn't life best when you live it with no regrets? Or like, there's this quote from this really bad book that I read once, like, are you really living if you don't have regrets? Which I guess it's kind of true. Like, you have to make decisions to be existing as a functioning person. You can't just avoid making decisions and just not participate in anything as a result. But at the same time, you don't have to regret them. So, yeah, kind of a stupid quote from a kind of a stupid and very problematic book. Okay, basically, this is how I like to describe it. The book is called Everything, Everything, if you've heard of it. Nicola Yoon. Nicola Yoon is a pretty good author. Like, actually not really. I don't mean to be mean, but like, Nicola Yoon's kind of a one-trick pony, in my opinion. Like, she has The Sun Is Also a Star, which is a magnificent book, which everyone should read. And then she has Everything, Everything, which is like basically pulling from the same bag of tricks in terms of his messages, and like, oh my god, they were destined to be, and love at first sight, and something like that, right? And it's all very tropified, because of course. And I don't know, she just pulls from the same bag of tricks for literally every single book she writes, and sometimes that arrangement of that bag of tricks is really bad and really lacking, like in everything, where the moral messages are extremely dubious and questionable when you think about it slightly harder. Like basically it's saying that life is not worth living if you have the bubble baby disease. That is the message I'm getting from that book, because she risks her life knowing that she knowingly risks her life for love or whatever, right? And like if she actually did have the disease, which, spoiler alert, in the end the big reveal is she was never diseased and her mother was gaslighting her to keep her safe. But if she did have that disease, she would have been dead. And like living is worth more, well, at least to me, living is worth more than a little bit of stupid sappy romance, right? In my opinion, but to each their own, I guess. It's just sending a really morally dubious message at the end of the day. And I get that, like, it has like, it's trying to be Rapunzel, which is kind of cursed, because it's trying to be Rapunzel for the modern ages and undertake more difficult themes of what life is worth, but it fails on every possible account, which is kind of impressive in a way. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop ranting about. Oh shoot! I did not I did not mean to go here. I'm gonna go back and finish this area. Oh my gosh! Get out of my face, you stupid flies! I am not going to lose to flies in a Metro game. That is. I'm not that bad at the game. I promise, guys. Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Well, we'll have to see when the lava does not start draining in like 5 minutes from now. Also, this part's really fun. I mean, it's not actually that fun, but I find it really fun because I'm slightly messed up in the head that way. Anyhow, we're gonna roll in here. I don't know why I'm saying we, because it's just me. But I guess you guys are part of my world, because nobody really watches these videos except for my closest friends, or some of my closest friends. And if you are still watching, hello. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for existing and being you, and you are enough. Okay, I'm gonna stop being like overly optimistic now and fight the darn Met. Wait, there's a thing here. Oh yeah, I remember this. One of these, or is it here? Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but okay, I'll find this later. First, I'll kill the Metroid. Oh wait, there are like 4 Metroids here. Yeah, this is a really, well, I like to say annoying, but I actually really like this section because of all these sparse platforms and the openness. The only one I don't like is the weapons-based one, weapons-based underground. And the weapons-based overground is my favorite. I've said this before. I'm sorry. Anyhow. Oh my gosh. Metroid. Stop dashing. You're only embarrassing yourself. Like, if I were you right now, I'd be so embarrassed that someone's making my entire series extinct. Like, that is just embarrassing because okay, I'm gonna stop making some morally dubious commentary here. Actually, we love morally dubious commentary. Yeah, when I don't get enough sleep and I drink caffeine, I seem to like lose my English language speaking skills entirely. It's kind of hilarious. I just like pronounce words entirely wrong and say sentences, or no, say words in sentences in the wrong order. See, like, I cannot formulate cohesive sentences today, and it's kind of great, but also hilarious. I did not lose any health. Cheers to the Variety suit. Makes it so I don't have to try. Well, I'm trying my hardest, but... Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure, like, one of the big Metroid pops out after this fight, which... Not something that, I really want to contend with, especially because I cannot stay on a platform consistently for the life of me, no matter how hard I try. Okay. Yo, it has legs. This is not foreshadowing. Actually, the next one doesn't have legs. It just has, like, this stupid electric grip, which I despise. Can you stop, bro? Can you stop dashing? It's really annoying me. Also, question, why are these guys evolving as at the second that I enter this island? Like, can you pick like a day later to evolve, please? Like, it would really be quite convenient. Or evolve the day before and don't have your series species. Oh my goodness me. Don't have your species go extinct. And then Samus cannot ruin your ecosystem. So that'd be kind of great. Anyhow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Full health? Not full health anymore, but it's fine. Okay. Is the thing gonna pop out, or do I have to kill everything else first? Yeah, no. Okay. It's gonna evolve in real time. Very realistic, guys. But like, I like that it does this because it's all tense. I remember playing this first and like being extremely anxious when I saw this. I'm like, oh no, because I was on low health, even though I was playing on easy mode because I was naturally really bad. This thing just tanks. And also like that electricity attack. I don't know why. I tend to be kind of greedy with hits in all games, so I end up not being able to dodge it. Anyhow, that went remarkably well. The problem is these guys don't drop much. So it's always a little tense. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're good. Everything is fine. A-okay. How do I do this? Is there like a... Yeah, no. Energy tank! Okay, now how do I get out of here without losing a lot of health? Okay, 8 health points. I can deal with that. Now that I have an extra energy tank, I can face the final Metroid, which is here, I think. I hope. It'd be really embarrassing if it was not. Yep, no. You have the shell, the indicator, the dread inducer. Also, like, okay. Can we talk about how good Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread are at getting that dread feeling and that anxiety from a video game? Like, it's really incredible. Same thing with Majora's Mask. Like, for being a children's video game company, Nintendo is really good at this stuff. Wow, that went swimmingly. My goodness. I'm not supposed to be this good at the game. Okay, we'll chalk it up to luck, which is what it was. Anyhow, time to go to the weapons-based thing, which is a lovely area. At least the top half of it is a lovely area. The bottom half is all dark and annoying. Wow, that is the 3rd time I have complained about the bottom half of the weapons base. Also, love the boss fight. Can't wait. I've realized that a lot of contemporary YA books, young adult books, lack any actual thematic messages. And this is the byproduct of me reading actually good YA books / actually good not YA books, and actually good, not contemporary books. Because, like, I don't know, a lot of YA literature is all of the same really surface level themes. Like, I guess we can take, for example, Aristotle and Dante, which is, I like the book. I don't like the dialogue that much because it's a little painful. It's actually quite painful, but I like the book. But all of the themes in the book and all of the metaphors, at least to me, are just really obvious. And I get that it makes an impact on you, even though that it's obvious. Like, it's something that you'll internalize if you read a book. But like, I've read so many books like that at that point, I don't need to read another one. But I think a book that does it right is Perks of Being a Wallflower, because it deals with themes that aren't very common. And I think maybe it's because it's actually an older book that it does that. And it also like sends them kind of controversial messages, which are like a good thing. There is something to be morally debated, right? And also it has the whole filter not sponge thing. Like, Charlie is not a role model. And you need to be able to understand that as a reader. I don't know. I think it's just a masterpiece in every sense of it. But that's just me. Tell me what you think. Anyhow, I've been reading this really nice book, Man Called Ruba. It is so wholesome and so nice and so dark, but deliciously so. And also, I have been reading this very nice book called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. That's what it's called. It's really good. It has some really nice themes. It's about a coffee shop which allows you to go back in time but not change anything in that time. And I think that's a really nice, cozy premise. Like, I don't know, a sucker for the coffee shop setting. It's like a cozy but still deep and meaningful read, and I really appreciate that. Also, if you want a less emotional read, or less deep, just like a fun little read, first of all, I would go for, well, The Sun is Also a Star, also To All the Boys, of course. That is a classic. And Radio Silence, to me, Heartstopper, that is like the quintessential happy, like, I am sad, I want to be happy read. Fight me. I will fight for ages for that to be held as the truth and nothing but the truth, because that is what it is. Anyhow, where am I supposed to go? Oh, right! Oh yeah, I need to go back down there. Or no, not like completely. I need to go in the opposite direction. Like, yep, I did a little bit of a stupid, but that is fine because we're not all perfect. Anyhow, I'm probably gonna end this video after getting to the next checkpoint, because, well, for the sole reason that I'm tired. I'm dying inside right now, and also I don't want to plague you with a massive video which you're not gonna watch. See, this is another thing I do when I'm low on sleep. I make my W's V's, and if you ask me why, I simply could not tell you, because I have no idea why my brain functions the way it does. It frankly makes no sense half the times. Besides the point, sleepy brain is not a proficient brain, and that is a moral theme. That is a thematic message that I'm going to parade for the rest of my life. Anyhow, oh right, missiles. I remembered that while I was bombing there, for no particular reason. Anyhow, that was a close call. I would have had to lose a shred of my dignity if I got hit by one of these stupid green snails. Anyhow, that's it for today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, regardless of if you reached here. But again, I forgot to wish you in the beginning. But hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you continue to have a wonderful day. If you weren't having a wonderful day, I hope you can turn your day around. Actually, just have a nice life. Goodbye.